Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma. The International Monetary Fund mission is in Georgia and continues meetings with representatives of the country's economic team. According to the IMF statement, this visit is not related to negotiations on an IMF program. Instead, it is a part of the fund's routine annual visits to member states to monitor economic and financial developments. The mission will conclude its work on February the 4th. The Monetary Policy Committee of the National Bank of Georgia has kept the refinancing rate unchanged at 8%. The National Bank notes that in December 2024, inflation in Georgia stood at 1.9%, below the target of 3%. However, the first half of 2025 annual inflation is expected to exceed 3%, but stabilize around this target by the end of the year. Keeping the refinancing rate at 8% means that 187,632 borrowers will see no changes in their monthly loan payments. Interest rates on loans issued in the national currency have risen. According to the National Bank's report in December 2024, the average mortgage loan rate in Georgian lari reached 12.63%, marking a 1.37 percentage point increase year over year. Consumer loan rates have also risen, standing at 18.16% as of December 2024. In the fourth quarter of 2024, residents and businesses converted 2 billion Georgian lari worth of deposits into US dollars, according to statistics published by the National Bank of Georgia. During this period, deposit dollarization increased from 49% to 53%, while the larization rate dropped from 51% in December to 47%. Tbilisi budget will increase by 210 million lari. The head of the financial service of the Tbilisi City Hall presented the proposal at today's City Council meeting. According to him, budget will reach 2.19 billion Georgian lari. As of now, a detailed project document has not been published on the City Council's website. Meanwhile, Irakli Kobakhidze led a delegation to Armenia, where the Georgia-Armenia Intergovernmental Economic Cooperation Commission meeting was held in Yerevan. The session focused on trade and economic cooperation, leveraging free trade agreements, major transport and infrastructure projects, and the development of tourism, the digital economy and transit corridors. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan stated that Armenia is ready to participate in the development of the Black Sea submarine power cable project. Meanwhile, Azerbaijan state oil company SOCAR has started transporting crude oil from Kazakhstan Kashagan field via the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan BTC pipeline. According to BMG's Azerbaijani bureau, citing SOCAR, a tanker carrying approximately 6,000 tons of crude oil was loaded at the Aktau port on January 25th. There was no trading on Georgia's energy exchange in January. The last record trade on the energy exchange took place on November 13, 2024. Since then, no transactions have occurred in December or January. In November, the total traded electricity volume was only 483,000 kilowatt-hours, with an average price of 13.9 tetri per kilowatt-hour. Emaar Group's founder and managing director, Mohammed Ali Rashad Alabar, stated that it's an honor for him to share their 30 years of experience in urban development with their Georgian partners in Tbilisi and Batumi. The memorandum of cooperation signed between Emaar Properties Eagle Hills and the Georgian side in Abu Dhabi. It marked the largest foreign investment in Georgia's history, 6 billion. However, several economists and analysts have expressed skepticism regarding the project's implementation. Last week, Georgia's Competition and Consumer Protection Agency approved several mergers, including LLC BMC acquiring a 67% stake in LLC Eurolines, the operator of Georgita supermarket chain. LLC GDLco purchasing a 90% stake in LLC Overcraft International, a company engaged in wine production and wholesale retail trade, of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. On January 31, 2025, the presentation of the non-profit organization Georgia-China Regional Cooperation took place at the Sheraton Grand Tbilisi Metechi Palace. The event aimed to strengthen cooperation between Georgian and Chinese business organizations and establish new partnership relations. A foundation has already been laid for collaboration between the association and its partner financial institutions, Basis Bank and BB Leasing, to enhance bilateral relations and promote investments. One of the organization's key objectives will be to support projects that are a part of the Middle Corridor logistic route. The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.